We're really excited about this.
That's
this
right.
morning.
We've got this song in the background. You hear this song called Buzz Bait by Matt Tucker.
Good morning.
Good morning to Matt Tucker in the studio with us.
Good morning. How are you guys?
Good.
Good to see you.
Good.
I love
Great
this
to
song.
see y'all again. Thank you.
This is catchy.
Yeah.
It has a good, and it's produced so nicely.
Yeah, I've heard that it's catchy, so that's good.
Yes.
It's got a good hook, right?
Yeah.
What they call the music worm.
It's funny you said earworm.
Yeah,
It's
earworm.
funny you said it's got a good hook because of the title, you know?
It is about bass fishing.
Yes.
Are you a big fisherman, Matt?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I grew up fishing.
Okay.
I lived on Lake Wild. Well, not literally, but we stayed on Lake Wild so much you might as well say we lived on it, so.
That's pretty neat. Now, you're playing this weekend before the Coca Cola 600, which is a pretty big honor.
Yes. That's going to be a lot of fun. So we're going to be at Whiskey River in the track.
Okay.
So before the 600. It's supposed to be around 4 o'clock, give or take. Yeah, but Skinner's on to, who knows? I mean, we're going to be playing regardless. So it's going to be fun.
Just happy to take the stage.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's going to be great. That's going to be a big deal. So.
We're so happy that you're here because we've had kind of a little history with you, Matt. I mean, as far as being part of the Country Showdown, years before 2011, and then you were the winner for the Texaco Country Showdown. Congratulations for that. Sort of moved you forward, didn't it?
Yeah, you know, it's been a fun ride, been a long ride, and still got a long ways to go. So, yeah, I don't have any complaints.
Starting here, you're definitely born and raised in Rock Hill, South Carolina. Where'd you graduate?
Rock Hill High.
Okay.
Nice. Once a Bearcat, always a Bearcat.
Always, right?
That's what they say.
That's right.
I see you around town. You keep in touch with everybody, of course?
Definitely. I try to stay in touch as much as possible. You know, lately I've been around town a lot more. Me and my wife just had a little girl, so she's about 3.5 months. She's 3.5 months old now. So.
Oh, great.
So it's definitely a juggle between everything else in life, but hey, you deal with it, you know, it's part of it. So
you have a great lineup coming up. I mean, as far as working pretty hard, I see you know, you think about people who hit it big, they've been working for years and years before. You're in the years and years before and getting ready to hit it big.
You know, you got to stay on the grind for sure. We got a lot of good people on our sport team that help us, and, you know, if you don't stay on top, you know, in today's world with how fast the internet moves, you know, if you're not in everybody's face, they'll forget about you real quick. So, you know, I try to stay on top of everything I can, whether it be shows, social media, or doing a Facebook Live, whatever I got to do. You know, it's part of the deal. So,
is the ultimate goal to make it to the Luke Bryan type status, or what are you comfortable with at this point?
I mean, and at the same time, you know, I've always been asked when you're going to make it big, and I'm like, well, I'm doing this for a living, and I'm making it, so
it's right.
I feel like
you can pay your rent.
Exactly.
You know,
how you interpret that is how is different for everyone.
Exactly.
Does it interest you at all to go on any of these competitions, these singing shows? Would that help your brand and your name at all, or it kind of just dilutes it a little bit?
Yeah, I mean, for sure it would. And at the same time, there's a lot that goes along with it, you know. There's a lot of time that takes away from it.
And commitment.
Exactly. And I'm not opposed to it. It's trying to find that break. You know, it's kind of like that step whenever, you know, I used to work for Compori. I worked there for about 10 years, and trying to find the point to where I have to choose between do what I want to try as a dream, or, you know, keep my normal paycheck coming in. And I took the leap of faith, and it's worked out so far, so I can't complain.
Well, tell us about your new album. We want to hear a song or something that you want to play for us here at WRHI today.
For sure. So we released this April 14th, and anybody that's been to any live shows recently has heard that date just hammered in their head 400 times a night. So yeah, this is a project I've been working on for a little over a year before we released it, and I've got some tracks I've written on it. I've got friends out of Nashville that I've cut some of their songs, and it's just a collaboration of what I like as music, me as a musician, me as a person, you know, just all of it together. And I feel it's pretty versatile. You can find something on there you'll like, you know, if you can relate to any type of country music at all. So,
well, while you get your guitar ready, I'm going to say the album's called Where Did You Go? Some of the songs on here: Tunnel Vision, 2-Lane Drive, Where Did You Go? Drinking Cap, Buzz Bait, Screw, and then the bonus track is the Blue Collar Anthem.
Yeah. I just got a text from friend Caroline Hasty. You can't find more true South Carolina boy than Matt Tucker.
All right.
Yes.
We like that.
So, you kind of heard a piece of the track.
Yeah.
Started Buzzbait. Obviously, we're pushing that pretty hard, and that's a single we're pushing. So kind of a background on it real quick. Some people are like, what's a buzzbait, or what does that mean, or what's the type? Like I said, I grew up fishing, and one of my favorite types of fishing was buzzbait fishing, which is for largemouth bass. And just kind of relating it with today's country world, and just, you know, the modern sound. It's a play on words of all three things. So I'll play a little buzzbait. How about that?
Yeah, okay, sounds great. I love it.
All right.
Matt Tucker.
Tracker loaded down, full moon peeking out, canteen tasting stout, the lake is where I'm bound. Hey girl, wanna wet a little line? Come on out, it'll be a good time. Got your favorite grandpa's wine, popping top, water plugs all night. Buzzbait, side to side when you crank, reel 'em in and take a drink, sing and hang, feeling pretty good about to feel better. Buzzbait, bring that bass up to the top. Rock tip up, don't let it drop. Don't stop, baby, you're my buzzbait. So there's your play on words there in the chorus. Now hold on before we move. Zipco just sang a tune. Set the hook, man, he got loose. Take a little sip, you can get a loose too. Buzzbait, side to side when you crank, reel 'em in and take a drink, sing and hang, feeling pretty good about to feel better. Buzzbait, bring that bass up to the top, rock tip up, don't let it drop, don't stop, baby, you're my buzzbait. So in the little breakdown, here's the play on words. Girl, you got me hooked on the way you wet a line. The sun's coming up, baby, let's bank it by the pound. Side to side when you crank, reel 'em in and take a drink, sing and hang. Feel pretty good about to feel better. Buzzbait, bring that bass up to the top. Rock tip up, don't let it drop. Don't stop, baby, you're my buzzbait. Singing again? Oh, here we go. Come on, girl, be my buzzbait.
All right, Matt Tucker.
What's it like writing a song like that? Does it feel like, does it come right out of you?
That little, so I wrote it with a buddy of mine, Stephen Atkins, and Levi Castle, old guitar player of mine. He still plays around with us sometimes. And anyway, me and Steven's kind of sitting around before Levi came in on the picture, and I'm just playing that little, we're trying to figure out something to write, and I'm just doing this.
Right.
And I just went, buzzbait, and I'm like, man, that's kind of cool. And then
it went from there.
Goes from there.
He goes, you know, he's a bass fisherman, and at first he's like, buzzbait. I'm like, yeah, you know what buzzbait. He said, yeah. Talking about fishing. I'm like, yeah, it's fishing. I'm like, yeah, but you ever been to a nightclub or anything? I've seen some buzzbait. So that's
double meaning.
Exactly. So that's kind of where the whole thing came from. And then from there on, we brought some great musicians in, buddies of mine that play with me, and it just came together. And the music sold it for sure.
It's so amazing to see how it just flows and it just comes so natural to you. I mean, it just, you picked
really
it up,
does.
you just went. I played the recorder in third grade, and that was about it. And I did not do that very well. Yeah. So you definitely have the talent and the skill.
Thank you.
Well, I hope everybody goes out to Charlotte Motor Speedway this weekend as far as being there. And I'm sure you're going to put stuff on social media to sort of let us know about
definitely. And I'll have merch and stuff to give away. And there's going to be a lot of people there, so don't miss it. Whiskey River's got 2 or 3 setups. I'm playing one. Bigger Rich is going to be at a tent signing some autographs.
Nice.
Like I said, they got Skinner out in the infield, and man, there's all kinds of stuff. There's an outlaw race or something, and like MMA fight or something. I mean, there's so much going on the track Sunday. It's great. Yeah, exactly. So
I went to MattTuckerMusic.com. Lots of dates on here. You're going to be back here in Rock Hill at the Hickory Tavern on the 3rd.
Yeah, that's always fun. We love the staff over there, so it's great.
Sounds fun. Check it out, MattTuckerMusic.com, with dates the whole way through the summer. Looking forward to seeing great things come from you. I love to say, we knew you when.
Absolutely. The album is called Where Did You Go?
Matt Tucker, thanks so much for joining us at WRHI. 18 minutes after 8 o'clock, 50